Hi everybody, I'm Madison from Sleepopolis, and today I'll be reviewing the PlushBeds Botanical Bliss Mattress. Have you all heard the classic joke about this bed? No? Nobody? Well, that's probably because I haven't made it yet. On a more serious note, the Botanical Bliss is an all-natural latex mattress that comes in several different heights and firmness levels. Today I will be reviewing the 12-inch medium model. This is the tallest PlushBeds model available. This eco-friendly mattress could be a great fit for natural and organic shoppers, but is actually comfortable. To help you find out, I'm going to put it through some tests for quality and feel, plus tell you which sleepers I'd recommend it to at the very end of my review. You can find a more detailed written review of this bed, great discount codes, and a link to PlushBed's website by clicking the link in the description below. So one of my biggest concerns when choosing a mattress is whether or not it's a high quality bed. So to decide if the Botanical Bliss is a high quality, well-made mattress, I'm gonna evaluate it layer by layer in this section of my review. I'm gonna kick things off here by also mentioning that this is an organic bed and it was handcrafted in the United States and it's Green Guard Gold certified, so I'm pretty sure it'll be a pretty well-made mattress. The Bliss is also antimicrobial, which is a really nice perk as well. So I'll start things off by talking about the cover. This is an organic cotton cover. The cotton is actually Global Organic Textile Standards certified. It feels really nice and soft to the touch. It's also quilted with some organic New Zealand wool. Wool is actually naturally temperature regulating and moisture wicking, so that's a really nice feature of this cover as well. And then below that is a comfort layer of aerated, hole-punched tallow latex. This latex is Global Organic Latex certified latex, so you know that it's natural, hypoallergenic, and it feels soft and springy to the touch, really comfortable. And below that is a transition layer made of Dunlop latex. This latex is also aerated, hole-punched. And this layer is a little bit firmer, gonna help ease you down onto the base below that, which is also Dunlop latex, also aerated. So taken all together, these materials give the mattress a nice springy feel and also are really, really naturally cooling. So hot sleepers should really like this bed. Latex is already naturally cooling. All those hole punches in the mattress are gonna really promote airflow. So if you sweat a lot at night, this might be the mattress for you. And these layers are all good for the environment and for your peace of mind because they're natural. So I think health conscious or eco-conscious sleepers might also really like this bed. Overall, I'm really impressed with the construction of this mattress. So before I round out this section, I do want to talk a little bit about edge support. Edge support is another important quality factor. It's a measure of whether or not you'll be able to sleep all the way on the side of your bed and still feel supported throughout the night. A bed with really great edge support is often more durable because you're able to really distribute your weight across the surface of a mattress, which prevents premature sagging. So I tested the edges of this bed. I would say they felt about average, which honestly is better than most foam beds' edges feel. Usually I would say foam beds have weak edge support. Since this bed is all latex foam, it doesn't have the strongest edge support I've ever seen, but it did have pretty decent edge support. I think you could lie on the side of your bed for a decent portion of the night and feel all right. So now we know that the Bliss was made of high quality natural materials and it has pretty good edge support for a foam mattress, but how long is this bed gonna last you? Latex mattresses are known for being really durable. They're some of the longest lasting beds on the market. And the Bliss is definitely no exception to that rule. So I would estimate this mattress will last you about 10 to 15 years. And the Bliss does offer a 25-year warranty, which kind of backs that up. So next up, let's get into what you're actually curious about, how this mattress feels. Keep in mind that feel is subjective, so someone who's lighter or heavier than I am could experience a mattress's feel a little bit differently than I do. I'm gonna kick this discussion off by talking about firmness because I think that's a really good indicator of a bed's overall feel. So I gave this bed a 6.5 out of 10 on the mattress firmness scale. That means this is a medium firm mattress. I will say it's probably a bit on the firmer end of medium firm. And when I lay down on my back, I felt really good, really well supported and comfortable. Similarly, when I turned over onto my stomach, I felt really well supported. and latex tends to have a springy lift that's good for supporting stomach sleepers. But do keep in mind, I'm a bit of a lighter sleeper, so if you are on the heavier side, you might want to opt for the firmer model of this bed, or actually opt for the 9 or 10-inch model, which tend to have a bit of a firmer feel as well. And then moving on to my side, I felt pretty comfortable. I think if you're a side combo sleeper who only is on their side for part of the night, you should feel pretty comfortable on this bed, but if you're a strict side sleeper, it might be a bit too firm for you. So another really important feel factor is bounce. How bouncy a bed feels determines whether you're gonna feel more on top of your mattress or if you're gonna feel hugged by your bed. So I tested bounce by dropping a steel ball down onto the bed, seeing how high it bounced. Based on my results, I would say this is a pretty bouncy bed. And when I was rolling around on the bed, I definitely felt that. I felt much more on top of and lifted out of this mattress than in it. So if you're a combination sleeper who likes to change positions a lot at night, this mattress should be a really nice fit for you. And bounce is actually really closely related to motion transfer. So if you sleep with a partner or pet, this is a measure of whether or not you're gonna feel disturbed when they roll around in bed or maybe get up to go to the bathroom. To measure motion transfer, I use 2 tests. First, I use a steel ball and a seismometer and have the seismometer measure the disturbances a steel ball is causing on the other side of the mattress. And then I hop in the bed and have my friend hop in bed next to me and roll around to see if I feel disturbed by her. So based on both of my tests, I would say that you'll probably feel a partner tossing and turning at night. But I was actually really impressed with this bed because it has much lower motion transfer than most latex foam beds. So if you're someone who loves the feel of latex, doesn't mind a bit of bounce, but is looking for something that you'll maybe feel a little less disturbed on, the Botanical Bliss could really fit that bill for you. And the last feel factor I'm going to talk about here is pressure relief. Pressure relief is a measure of how evenly distributed your weight is going to be across a mattress, which is going to determine whether you'll feel stiff or sore around your shoulder or hip area when you wake up in the morning, especially if you sleep on your side. So to test out pressure relief, I rolled out a pressure mat onto the mattress, and that's going to measure whether or not pressure is building up around my shoulders and hips when I'm lying on my side. And it's going to produce a pressure map that will range from blue in low pressure areas to red in high pressure areas. As you can see from my results, there is a little bit of green around my hips and my shoulders when I'm on my side. So that shows that there is some pressure buildup there, which is pretty much what I felt. If you're a strict side sleeper, I don't think this mattress is soft enough for you. If you're a side combo sleeper, that amount of pressure is probably fine as long as you're not spending the entire night on one side of your body. So before we wrap up, I want to give you a few of my personal recommendations of who should purchase the Botanical Bliss mattress. First up, some sleepers I think this mattress could be a great fit for. If you are a natural or organic shopper, I think this bed really is going to fit the bill for you. It's USA made, totally natural, and just a really nice fit for anyone who's eco or health conscious when they're shopping for a bed. Next up, if you're a combination sleeper, this mattress offers really buoyant, springy support. I think it's going to be great for you. It'll be really easy to move around and change positions throughout the night. And finally, if you are a hot sleeper, this mattress is a great choice for you. Latex is really naturally cooling, so this mattress is going to sleep nice and cool throughout the night. Then again, I don't think this bed is going to be an absolute perfect fit for everybody. Some folks it might not work super well for. If you're on a budget, I will say that this is a luxury bed, so it does have a luxury price tag, but PlushBeds does offer financing through Klarna, so if you are really interested in the bed, but maybe can't afford it right now, there is a way to pay it down month by month. Next up, if you're someone who really likes the feeling of sinkage, body contouring, a more memory feel, I don't think this mattress is for you. You definitely feel more on top of than in this bed. And finally, I will say that latex is a pretty dense, pretty heavy material, which means this bed is really heavy and difficult to move. I personally had a really hard time getting it onto the bed frame. Then again, I do have little noodle arms, so take that as you will. But do keep in mind that if you purchase this bed, you might need to hire movers if you're gonna move it post-setup. So if you are interested in purchasing the Botanical Bliss, I want to give you some quick info on PlushBeds company policies. First up, this mattress comes with a 100-night sleep trial. This bed is going to ship for free. And finally, it comes with a 25-year warranty. That's much longer than the average warranty and a great sign that this mattress is going to be super durable. So that's it for my review of the PlushBeds Botanical Bliss Mattress. If there's anything I didn't cover, let me know in the comments below, and check out the full written review of this bed by clicking on the link in the description. Remember to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our new reviews or giveaway announcements. And of course, remember that you can always head to Sleepopolis.com for any of your sleep needs.